So what's the problem with the Dreame X60 Ultra when you compare it to the Mova Mobius 60 and the Mova Z60? Because this one comes with a roller mop, this one will come with interchangeable mop pads, but they're not going to be the same flagship level supposedly as what you're getting with the Dreame X60 Ultra, which according to Dreame is the most technically advanced robot vacuum they have ever made. And the Dreame X60 comes with those dual laser AI cameras in the front, as well as having dual fill lights so that it can illuminate what's below it as well as what's in front of it. So there are impressive upgrades on your X60. But it doesn't necessarily translate to better performance. Because the one thing you're going to notice on your Dreame X60 is that it has the same body, or basically the same body we were already getting on the X40 and the X50. And not only that, when you compare the Dreame X60 to the Mova Mobius 60, and you place one on top of the other, it's not like the X60 is that much thinner. And when you compare the mopping performance on your Mova Mobius 60 against what you get on the X60 from Dreame, it is very obvious to me that it's not about the mop pads. The mop pads are almost interchangeable or are interchangeable between both units. Where I notice the biggest difference between them is going to be just in the amount of pressure. So the Mova Mobius 60 just applies more pressure because it is heavier. And not only is it is heavier in the rear. So because of that, just think about this. It is being able to push downward while your mop pads are trying to push upwards. So there has to be a heavier base so that you can put more pressure on the floor. You will hear the difference between the Mova Mobius 60 mopping your floors versus the X60, especially if you have it on pressure washing. There's so much misinformation about the hot water heating on the Dreame X60, so let's just clear that up now. So let's do a deep dive into how the hot water heating works on the Dreame X60 Ultra and the Mova Mobius 60, because they're basically the same. So inside of the base station, there's going to be a small electrical heater. And that heater is not like a hot water tank, it's actually run by electricity. So when the water comes out of the clean water tank, it's going to run through this heater and it's going to heat it up to boiling. But the problem is that once it hits the pipe and gets to your actual machine, the machine is cold, the mop pads are cold, the self-cleaning tray is cold, so that it goes back to just warm or cool water. And then it has to use that second heater inside of the self-cleaning tray to maintain the temperature and bring it up to maybe close to about 120 degrees. And that's why in my tests, I never get past or higher than 120 degrees no matter what I try. Because I'm sure inside the machine it's coming out really hot, but once it touches the actual mop itself, it cools it down very quickly. And on the first pass, the Dreame X60 does do a pretty good job in the beginning because it applies pressure and those mop pads are going to be saturated with water. But as the session continued, it didn't have the same success removing the stains off of our floor here. But the good news is that the Dreame decided to go back, wash its mop pads, and come back for a retry. And this is the color of the pads after picking up all that strawberry and chocolate syrup. Let's see how well it washes itself with the hot water. So this is round 2. It just washed its mop pad. It came back. Let's see how good of a job it did. So our Dreame X60 Ultra did a 2x run on our chocolate as well as strawberry syrup area. And funny thing is that where it actually picked up the dirt, it did a pretty good job, but it left a lot on the floor. And even though it has those front-facing cameras that are supposed to detect these stains and spend more time on them, it did spend more time on it, but it still left a lot of stains.
Mopping completed. Returning to the dock to charge.
And the area where it cleaned is pretty sticky. That's really related to just that it is a spin mop and it is using the same spin pad. So even with hot water, organic material, sugar, sticky things, it takes more than just one wash to get them out. So our X60 went back to wash its mop pads before returning to those stains. Now it's heating up the water again. We're going to do another check here. So something I realized is that if this was truly 212 degrees Fahrenheit, there would be more residual heat coming out of here. So because we don't see that, and when we take our measurements after its drying sessions or after a washing session, we never really get to higher than about 120 degrees, at least in my tests. And on the same test, this is our Mova Mobius 60, and you can see that the performance is going to be better, specifically because it puts way more pressure. You can actually hear the pressure, and I'm just going to turn on the microphone and let you guys hear it in action. Because once you hear it, you understand, and no words are needed. And honestly, that's the biggest difference here for mopping, is that the Mova Mobius 60 puts more pressure, it picks up more debris, it can switch out its mop pads, and it is a better overall mop than what we are getting from the Dreame X60. It just does a better job. I mean, you can see it right here, and it works faster. This is the mop test for the Mova Z60 Ultra. I let the syrup dry, the chocolate and strawberry syrup, and we're going to show you the roller mop in action. And the secret of the Mova Z60 is not just going to be that it comes with a roller mop pad. It is that the roller mop pad is paired with a navigation system that has similar object detection to what you get on your Dreame X60. So if it's a stain that it is going to be particularly dirty, it's going to focus more on it with that mop pad, and it's going to sit on it with that roller mop pad so it does a better job. And because it can extract water into that dirty water tank behind it, your floors will be less sticky because your Mova Z60 is adding water and removing water. And that's the biggest difference between a unit that has a rolling mop pad and one that has a spinning mop pad. And in all of my experiences, the units that come with the roller mops or the track mops, because they can extract water, they can pick water up off the ground, they act like a wet dry mop, it's going to be a totally different mopping experience than ones that use the spin mop pads. You might get more streaks with a roller mop, but you're going to be able to remove the liquid, and that's different. But units like the X60 as well as the Mobius 60, they are putting a lot of pressure, so that helps it when it comes to breaking down stains. And you can really equate a lot of that mopping performance difference to this wheel. Because it's taller on your Dreame X60, you don't get the same amount of pressure you get when you have something that's not going to be as tall. So Mova put that bigger wheel in the front where it vacuums and put the smaller wheel in the back, while Dreame ended up putting the larger wheel in the back for stability, but that impacts how much pressure it can put on the floor. Comparing the overall performance for the Dreame X60 versus the others, The Dreame X60's issue with vacuuming is that it has such good object detection. It is so good at knowing that there's a big stain in front of it. So every time it sees a big stain in front of it, it goes into a selective mode that focuses on that stain or that dust or that debris. So it takes longer, and by the time your bin is full, because it's smaller, it has to go back, empty itself, and come out again. So that's the biggest issue with the X60, especially for hard floors. And we compare it to the Mova Z60, which also has a small bin, but because it's heavier, it does a good job having a better seal on the floor and picking up debris, as well as not ricocheting that debris or getting pushed off its path because the debris is bigger. So heaviness matters, heaviness is good here. And same thing for the hard floor performance on the Mova Mobius 60. It is big, it is heavy, it has a lot of suction power, so it makes quick work out of picking things off of your floor. I think the biggest thing is that because it is so big and powerful, it's just like a big and powerful car or a truck, it requires more energy. So the best way to sum it all up, the Dreame X60, the sessions will take longer, it will be very comprehensive, and at the end it's going to pick everything up. The Z60 is going to be the hybrid unit, so it's in the middle here. It's not going to be the most comprehensive, but you're really using it more for the mopping there, in my opinion. And when you get to the Mobius 60, it is the most tanky, but the battery life is shorter, so you're going to want to use it on faster sessions in case you need to preserve battery. And let's be fair, the added benefit of having those interchangeable mop pads that are going to be switched out for you as well as dry separately for you somewhere else is very, very appealing. But that added complexity also is a potential risk because it could break, let's say 1, 2, 3 years from now. And that's going to be a choice. The other thing is it's a lot cooler to have, but the clean station is going to be bigger. But really, this is going to be the future of the spin mop units, especially if you're thinking about units that you don't have to worry about their overall maintenance. So there's going to be two types. There's going to be types like the X60 and ones like the Mobius 60. And even though the Dreame X60 comes with the better navigation system and the fancier navigation systems with these dual AI laser cameras on the front, it doesn't necessarily translate to faster sessions. So I think the Mobius 60, in terms of my testing, as well as the Z60, finished its sessions about 20% faster than what we got on our Dreame X60. It has 280 object recognition, which is way more than what you get on the 240 on your Mova Mobius 60 and the 200 you get on your Mova Z60 Ultra. So this can recognize more objects. And if you're talking about suction power, 35,000 Pascal, 30,000 Pascal on the Mova Mobius 60, and 28,000 Pascal on your Z60. And from above, they all look very similar. They will come in the same colors like black and white, and they'll share some uniformity between all of the different designs. And when you take off the covers, you start noticing that it's all about where everything needs to fit on their little round bodies. So you take a look at the Mobius 60, it's coming with the largest dustbin, and then when you take a look at the X60, it looks like it has a large dustbin, but it's going to be cut in half. And the Z60 will have the smallest dustbin, specifically because it needs so much space for that roller mop. And when you look at their underbodies, they all share similar characteristics. So when you take a closer look at your Mova Mobius 60, it's coming with the Turbo Wave Detangling Duo Brush. And when you look at your Z60, just so that you wouldn't get confused, they took off the name, but it's basically the same duo brush. Do you notice a difference between the two? And then you also get that same Turbo Wave Detangling Duo Brush on your Z60, where the difference lies is going to be in the roller mop pad as well as the internal water tank. So on your Mobius 60, this is what the wheels look like. You're going to have one knuckle and you have the larger wheel that helps push it forward. But then when you look at the X60, is this any different from what we see here? Ultimately, what's my verdict? Which one of these three robot vacuums is going to be the best? Well, first, let's preface it by saying that the Dreame X60 Ultra on paper is going to be the best. Because the question is, if it's not making your floors cleaner, if it's not allowing you to finish sessions faster, and it's not going to be as easy to maintain, what's the point of a new feature? Because if it's not doing those three things, it doesn't make your life any easier. It just means you're paying more for something on a piece of paper. And for all the complexity we want to add to a robot vacuum, what's in the word? Vacuum. It needs to be a good vacuum first. And it can't be a good vacuum if it's too complicated. And when you use your X60 on carpet, I think this is where the biggest difference is that the Mova lineup, be it the Mobius 60 or the Z60, because it uses this particular configuration, right? They're thicker, they're heavier, and it's a bulkier design. But in that design, they can fit more things inside so that there's more space for all the components. It's going to be more thoughtfully laid out. And even though the technology here might be more ancient by flagship standards, it just shows me that you don't need to spend a lot of money for a great robot vacuum. And brand loyalty is even lower than ever. Because if I can tell you that you can get a better, cheaper Dreame, but it's called Mova, would you buy it? For me, I would, because these are just some of the better units. So with that, thanks for watching, everybody. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below. And please hit that like or subscribe button. It really does help support our channel. And I'll catch you next time. This is Dave with the French Glow signing off. Bye, bye, bye.